Good morning. How's everybody doing? Hope you had a wonderful holiday. We got more coming this way. All right. Now we look forward to the end of the year. All right. So wrapping it up here. Uh, when we get a little bit closer, probably should try to make some predictions. All right. See what that can see if we can find out anything about that. All right, so considering that, as Yoda would say, the future always in motion, hard to tell. All right, hard to tell. All right, so what do we got this morning? Futures were lower, and they've rallied back a little bit. All right, there's not much going on. All right, it's Friday and a shortened week. We know that the Dow showed a lot of strength on Friday. I'm sorry, on Wednesday. Okay, I'm trying to get my overnight stuff on here, and it's not letting me get it on there. Okay. All right. There's your Bitkern. All right. Bitkern came up. I think Bitkern's starting to move back up. I don't follow it too much. I do have a little bit. Got down to 82,000. It's rallied back here now to 89. I think there might be a little move coming back up on Bitcoin here. All right, sitting at 89,480. I think the Bitkern has maybe turned the corner a little bit. I'm not getting too bullish on it, but I think it's probably going to run up a little bit, triangle out, and then get some more steam to the upside. All right, so that's what I was looking at this morning. SPY, all right, just popped back up to 690.82, sitting up on new all-time highs. All right, going to 7,000. That's for sure. All right. I mean, unless something befalls them, and then that could very easily happen. But it's going there. Okay, it's going there. Hell or high water, it's going there. All right, so 690.83 was our highs. That's an all-time high, and that was our monthly high right there. As you see, oh, you can't see. Now you can see. All right, there you go. Coming back up. All right, so continuation to the upside, not stopping anytime soon. All right, so 690.82, she dips back down a little bit. The futures are better. And them old diamonds, you know the story with the diamonds. I still think that they should be the guys that should be leading the parade right now. It's kind of stalled out here a little bit. It's trying to. It was actually lower. They were down to 486 and change. All right, we closed at 487.01. We're back down to this 486.73 number right now. So we're handily inside here on the week and inside on the day. All right. We didn't. I don't think we got there overnight at 487.57. We got up to 487.30. We got close. All right. So diamonds were lower. They've lifted back up a little bit. Not much to talk about, guys. Triple Qs. There you go. It's getting a little sketchy as we start to get closer to the 8 o'clock time. All right, 9 o'clock time in Chicago or New York. New York bracing for a big storm coming in too. So I'll tell you, living in the Northeast is tough these days. All right. I'll tell you, Chicago, not so bad. I gotta say, we got a little bit of rain here. We got a little bit of rain here on the overnight. All right, so 625.22 on your triple Qs. We know that the triple Qs are still stalled out, and we know why. Because AI is kind of taking a break. They're sitting around saying, do we have enough money? How many people are we going to put out of work? All these things, right? There's a lot of things that are going on there. So, hence the reason why we're a little skittish on the triple Qs, all right? But we did get that day back up. But as you can see just here in this daily pattern right now, you still got to get through all this business here, all right? So, I expect skittish trading, all right? Skittish. That's what I'm calling it. All right, I think there's going to be some skittish trading in the AI sector. All right, so I'll go through a couple of names there. I just, you know how I feel about NVIDIA. I'm not a big fan. She's back up here up to 190.50 now. Had a nice 2-2 up and now stuck inside, but looking to take day up. All right, so we'll see if it can get up and stay up. You got the 2 up here that fell apart. You got the 2 up here, you fell apart. You got the 2 up here, you fell apart. All right, so here we are taking another stab at it. We'll see if they take the profits. All right, so 2 up there. That's a nice hammer on the day from Tuesday, right? That was Tuesday. Oh, I'm sorry, down here. Sorry, I'm looking at I get mixed up a lot. I gotta keep that day up there. Here's the move, all right. But you get the idea. She popped up here. They puked out again. So here we are, back up on the perch again. Now we are coming in with a 2-1 day, and it looks like we're gonna take that day up. All right, slightly. We're at 190.20 right now. 190.20. That will do the job. All right, so that's your 2 up on your week. That's pretty impressive, but you're still harboring this inside month. So this trade really won't get right until we get this new month in here and we see which way are we going to go. Are we going right now? It looks good, right? It looks like a 2-1-2 back up on the month, but it ain't over yet. All right, it ain't over yet. So NVIDIA, a little better there this morning. Avgo, Broadcom on the, and I was watching this one over the weekend. God, I'm really screwed up with this time, but I came in yesterday. That's right. I came in the morning for a couple hours. And I was just looking at this Avgo, here we go. Nice day upper. Stuck in the middle with you. All right. So really, really telling us a lot of indecision and just more indecision. And now we got this big outside month. All right. So where are we at right now? We're at 351. We're slightly higher inside here. We're going to be coming in here somewhere. We are definitely going to be a 3-1er on the month. I mean, unless something gets crazy in the next whatever day it is. We got we got today, and then we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Thursday will be the first day of our new month, and we will not have work that day. And I think Wednesday is going to be a half day as well. All right. Is that right? Wednesday's the 31st, right? I think that's a half day. And then obviously no work on Monday, and then we're back to Friday as well. All right. So we'll wait and see how that all shakes out. Okay. So, have to finish this out. The question is Santa gonna keep riding into town? All right. So so it's nice to see that the diamonds kind of turned around here. They were lower. They've come back now. They're backing off here a little bit. Just this overnight business is just choppy, and there's no liquidity in there, so it's tough. All right. What else here? Palantir. I think Palantir is one we definitely want to keep an eye on, guys. All right, we're going to watch those Raytheons. We're going to watch those General Dynamics. I talked about those stocks. I got a couple of new ones, too. So we'll see what we can bring out of that. All right, I think there's going to be some money going. Definitely, money's going to be going into that sector, and look for Palantir to try to get back above 200 here pretty soon. One contract, and this thing moves. All right, and they're tied in tight with the Navy, so we'll see what happens with Palantir. But I think there's a better move to the downside first. Okay, that's my thoughts. All right. That's kind of my thoughts on the whole thing, on the whole AI trade. All right. Pushing them up right now, but we'll see. Microsoft is really good, and so is Apple. All right. Microsoft, really good here. Coming back down. So, as you can see, did get up to 488 handle. All right. So we had a 212, and then today we're going to come inside at 487. We could be stuck inside there today, guys. Watch out for today. Could be, just maybe just not a lot of interest in the markets today. All right, a lot of people maybe not sitting down at their desk this morning and watching what the markets are doing. They're peaking, but the question is, are they going to continue to go? All right, so we know that Nike made a nice move here, and I got to say about Nike, it's busting through this yesterday's highs. 60.56. We're trading at 60.29. We're trying to take this two up. It's gonna be hard to get out of this week here. All right, that's your week now. You had a really horrible week there coming in. All right. Now this is our gapper down from the other day, right, on our daily. So we follow 3 days, right? Two back up. Watch out here. This could still chop around, guys. All right. I think ultimately Nike does go higher, but I don't see it just blasting and not coming back. That's not going to happen. All right. So Nike, if you're in it, be cautious. I'm in it. I bought some on Wednesday. I got to stop in. I'm going to keep protecting it. All right. We'll see what happens with it. All right. So in that whole still realm here, let's just go through some of the groups here. So crude died again, right? Every time oil rallies, it falls apart. All right, now this is our day here. There's your month. It's getting better on the month here. You got somewhat of a hammer on the month here, and you got that 2-2 up on that week. All right, this week is completed today, by the way, just so you know. All right, so this is the last day of the week. So we'll see what comes out of here. Coming lower down, breaking down lower again. Every time we get the crude movement here, they put the kibosh on it. All right, and that OIH sector is the same thing. Got the shooter down on that month now on OIH, so that kind of surrendered big time. But I'd be watching that one, looking to see if this thing really wants to turn things around. Could be a good entry point down here somewhere in here. All right, but as right now, we got this into one inside the week here, shooter down. So we'll see if they can revive them. All right, so right now that group is I really just kind of just going across the board here. I did put out a gapper list this morning. There wasn't really too much cooking. Walmart, all right, here's the Walmart with the 2-2 down. I think the Walmart goes back up. The question is, what are we going to do here? We did got a 2. We have a nice 2 here on Wednesday. All right, so Wednesday, she was better. You got this week, got that month coming down, and it was red and down. It is starting to beef up a little bit. All right, I just don't know. We're going to have to get through 112 and stay above 112 for us to get better on Walmart. It's a choppy trade right now. I would just wait until it gets better and then see if it moves there. Macy's, retail's higher already this morning. I pulled up XRT. XRT looks pretty good. We need the Dow to pick it up today. Get this rally, keep going, right? We got up to, 48,000? We want 49,000. I want 50,000. All right. So Macy's kind of, tired on the month for sure. And you got a 2-1-2 down on the week, and it's been coming down here on the dailies. I think if you get up above 2251, you can stay above 2251. I think you're in a good place. All right. You're still gonna chop, and you're still gonna. You're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it if you're gonna be in it. But I think that it will get a little better there. All right. What else here? How about Costco? What a call, man. Even on the silent video that I made there on Wednesday, the silent video. Is what it is, but we know that Costco's down on the year. We know it's been horrible. We did put this 2-1 inside the week. This week is not over yet, guys. It's trading a little bit lower right now. 869 coming back down. Does that break day? No. You're handily inside week, and you're handily inside day. All right, so we're going to come back inside with a 2-1 inside on Costco. This was a pretty big move. Now you're going to have to let this digest for a little bit. You know what I mean? You eat too much, you're going to puke. All right, so maybe stays inside today. We'll see what brings that. But I definitely think that Costco, again, coming off the lows of a yearly, probably gonna triangle out again. But then we watch from there. Okay, Procter and Gamble, 144. I'm still trying to pick some stock up at 138. It ain't gonna happen. But I might find a place to get in. I think this still gets better. And on this note, I kind of like XLP right now. This is the one sector that really hasn't moved too much. Is the XLP, right? But it had that nice hammer up on this week that we're going to finish off today, and this 2-2 back up coming off of the gapper down. All right, and it already triangled it out. No, it didn't, not quite. What did that got to? 78.19, 78.19. We got to 78.19. Look at that. They're spot on to the penny. All right. XLP, this sector has not been moving. Coca-Cola looks good to me. It is coming out of a chop zone. Embrace the chop. It's been happening. Give me that 2-1-2 back up. What do you say? It already did. 70-20. All right. 70-20 takes that day up. It's backed off here with the Dow pulling back down a little bit again now. All right, so staples, I kind of like them. All right, Sprout Farm. Sprout Farmers have got a 2-1 day coming in here today. I got a lot of 2-1s coming in here on XLPs today. All right, and XLP is higher. Did I show you that on there? XLP is actually higher on the day. All right, so 2-1 here on your Sprout Farm. You can look at Kimberly-Clark. There you go with that 2-2 up, that 2-1-2-2. Look for another move to the upside there. All right, Kimberly-Clark a little bit better. I think Pepsi's not been so good. All right, so Pepsi's trying to get back off the daily here on Wednesday. We'll see if anything comes of that. It's been a chop trade for a long time. All right, so Pepsi, Colgate kind of already made the move. So follow this guy. Follow the leader. See this guy right here? Do what this guy's going to do. All right. So Colgate, she's already made the move. All right. I look for the rest of this group start to move a little bit better. And I put some names out on the Gapper list today too. So there's a couple of them that I put in there. I'm watching that Boeing back up to 219 here, guys. 224 soon. Probably going to triangle out a little bit. They're always going to triangle out. All right, so just hang on. All right, so that's all you can do. All right, VIX is back down to $14. There's no sign of that ever coming to life right now. All right, so continuation to the downside. I don't have a whole lot to talk about, guys. I got Apple, I think, looks better here. Avgo looks better here. And NVIDIA, it's taken a day up. That doesn't mean anything. I think Palantir is the prize, but again, I'd like to see it break again. I want to see this AI trade crap the bed one more time. I would like that nice sharp move to the downside and then a reverse back up. And then and maybe we'll get the AI rally in January. I don't know. You know what I mean? They're still looking for money. So, all right. So the Dow trade is the trade right now. I'm going to go back to the diamonds. This was the one. This is the one that led the charge on Wednesday. Okay, We got up to 487.58. We're trading at what 486.70. All right, so we're handily inside here, but I shouldn't even say handily. What I'm saying is that we could get this 2-2 back up. Let's see if the diamonds can continue to push. All right, and then keep your eye on the small cappers too, because the small cappers are coming back up. I mean, trying to get back up to 258.20 right now. That's a $6 move to the downside. All right, I would be watching the small cappers, and I would be watching the Dow. All right, that's what I think. I think SPY's really tied into tech heavy, and that's just the way it is. And you know that the triple Qs are an ETF. It's an exchange traded fund. Okay, it's the S&P 500 is what's the is the thing that's going to make these things move. All right. Now the Qs are, like I said, they're an ETF. All right, they're an index of sorts, and so is the S&P 500. There's no difference. So we'll see. All right, we'll see. So small cappers, I think maybe a little bit better here, and with the Dow, that's kind of my camp. That's where I'm at. I'm sticking with those guys right now. I think that SPY went up and gave us a new high, and the Qs haven't not yet got back up to those highs. So we'll wait and see. All right, I could go through stocks forever here. Costco's going to come inside day. Nike's probably a little bit better on the retail side. Macy's, if you get up to 51 cents, I think Macy's starts to make a move back up to the upside. And I think Walmart will get better, but I think it's going to chop. I think today could be just chop around, because my mama told me you better chop around. All right. So on that note, I'm going to leave it here. And you know where I'm thinking. See what happens today. I will check in around halftime. Be